Well, as we mentioned in the beginning of the news, today marks day 11 of Sri Lanka's largest public service initiative, the News1st Gammedda door-to-door campaign.
Newsfirst launched this initiative in a bid to reach out to the unheard and raise their concerns on the national platform. The initiative is supported by the University of Peradeniya. The News1st Gammedda door-to-door campaign visited the hidden and unseen villages in the southern province today. A bridge was the primary concern for those living in the upper and lower areas of Kurudana area in News1st Gammedda.
What you see across is the Upper Kurudana village. I am in Lower Kurudana. The waterway that flows across these two areas is called Mannar. This tree trunk, used as a bridge, is the only link between the two areas. The people in these areas use this tree trunk to travel across.
These villagers are compelled to cross the waterway using these tree trunks as there is no other alternative.
I have to travel a very long distance to get goods. We cannot carry the goods across. What we need is a proper bridge. If the Social Media Network's door-to-door program can provide us with a solution, you will be blessed in a great way.
The threat of wild elephants were the most serious issues faced by the people living in the Konketiara area. After shedding blood, sweat and tears and working day and night to nourish their cultivations, wild elephants destroyed them all in one night. Several paddy fields were destroyed last night as well.
The Department of Wildlife comes and constructs the fence, and within days it is taken down.
My daughter's house is destroyed. She does not have a place to stay. The treetops provide refuge for these locals to save their lives and their cultivations.
It's a Sinhala saying. It means elephant can't climb this type of a ladder. People in this area use that strategy to prevent their paddy land from wild elephant.
Another group based in the southern province visited the Kabukinissa Palasa and Meegahajapur areas. The dilapidated bridge leading to the Kabukinissa village was one of the main concerns of the villagers. When Newsfirst reached out the villagers in Meegahajapur area, lives have been gravely affected by the threat of wild elephants. We were able to witness the fate of their cultivations.
This is a tomato cultivation of over 1.5 acres. This cultivator had spent over an year to cultivate his harvest and now has decided to destroy his cultivation. Oh Chandana Mahathir, මොකද්ද මේකට හේතුව?
There is no proper price for the harvest. Therefore, there is no point in continuing this. I am planning to destroy everything and cultivate a different crop. This is simply of no use anymore. I've spent almost 600,000 rupees on this. Around 15 to 20 people work here on a daily basis. At present, the price of a kilogram of tomatoes is sold at 10 to 15 rupees. As I am destroying this, I have to spend an additional 12,000 rupees. As a farmer, what I appeal is that such situation should not be faced by other farmers.
On this Gammedda door-to-door campaign in the Hambantota district, we came across many individuals who face this problem. So we hope the relevant authorities will take immediate actions to help these individuals to overcome this problem.
Villagers lamented that a dysfunctional electric fence aggravates this issue. The Newsfirst Gammedda door-to-door campaigning team based in the northern province visited Mannar today. The Divisional Secretariat of Mannar and the Rural Development Committee had organized an event to welcome the team. When visiting Pesale, the team came across a group of persons displaced by the war. These people not only lack proper shelter but have also been deprived of proper infrastructure facilities.
In 2007, the government built the roads and the houses for us. There are only houses, but only 11 houses are inhabitable. The roads are dilapidated. It is difficult to travel during the rainy season.
Although 50 families had been given houses, their conditions are not what was expected. Every household that we visited in the Mannar district was similar to this. What you see is just one house. However, in many areas in this district, people live like this. The other teams had sailed to the deep seas of Mannar to inquire into the issues faced by the local fishermen.
We're currently in the seas of Mannar, which is 30 kilometers off the district of Mannar, where the biggest problem faced by the fishing community, which makes up over 90% of Mannar's population, is the fact that fishing trawlers from India come in their hundreds, breaching the maritime boundary and take away all the catch of the fishermen.
Yes, Sonali. So as you said, the main issue faced by the Sri Lankan fishermen is that Indian fishermen enter the seas of Sri Lanka, catch all kinds of fish which belong to the Sri Lankan people and leave. So the Sri Lankan fishermen are left with only crabs and small fish. So we have spoken to the fishermen here and they say that it is really hard for them to engage in their fishing activities if this situation persists.
Several hours later in to see the team reach the Adams Bridge area where people presented their issues. Despite laws being presented to prevent Indian fishermen from poaching in Lankan waters, illegal acts have deprived the local fishermen the opportunity to get a better catch. The News1st Gammedda door-to-door campaigning team based in the North Central Province visited the Attana Kadawala, Diyabeduma, Avitimulana, Bakamuna, Alahara, Sarubima, Nikapitiya and Kegala areas. The Diyabeduma Regional Hospital is the only hospital that is available for the people in the Diyabeduma village to obtain medication. As there is no proper road system that leads to the hospital, the villagers have to face numerous difficulties.
This is the men's ward in the Galenbindunuwewa Regional Hospital. This ward lacks the proper facilities for the patients. These are 2 temporary beds. This raises the question, is this environment suitable for the patients?
Another team visited the Attana Kadawala Yaya 12 and the Yaya 25 villages. Located in the jungles in the area, the team came across this house which has been built on black rocks. The News1st Gammedda door-to-door campaign is supported by the University of Peradeniya and will take place until the 18th of March.
Gammedda door-to-door, a national public service initiative.